Hi, this is a reading for Sagittarius. We're doing a zodiac's updates for the zodiac signs. Just impromptu for no reason whatsoever other than we got a message to do it, so here we are doing it. Do it anyway. Muse of voices. What have you seen in your day, Sagittarius? You've seen some things. You've seen some things you love. And you've seen some things that don't really matter. Focus on the things you're enjoying or the things that fulfill you. Is it that you feel more fulfilled when you can kind of eliminate the things that don't really matter? It's a process of elimination rather than it being a process of building. It's like you feel fulfilled like pretty much any time. Like it's just that stuff gets in the way. That's a fire sign thing. That not a lot of other signs, like the other sign, fire signs have this ability to just, if there was nothing there, if it was just a fire sign person floating around in the abyss of a blank space, there would be fulfillment automatically. As long as the fire's burning, we're good. And then it's like it can get into this dynamic but then things get in the way. Then things start telling you where to go, what to do, and then, it just complicates things. It makes it hard to just kind of be a flame. And there's this two of emotions. Look at this. Voices, and so air and water. We get a message directly for fire signs to kind of pair up with air signs, to people who fan your flames. Right now is a time to just kind of be fire. Be fiery. I mean, you could... I almost made a joke. You could be Guy Fieri or you could be fiery. Depends on how you pronounce the word. And as much as I want to say all the fire signs, Sagittarius, are all about having just take a load off, have fun, be yourself. There's something here for you about, coming to terms with the fact that there's always going to be things in the way and reasons to perceive that things in the way are stopping you from being who you are, feeling fulfilled. Let's maybe take this time to recognize that maybe the things that are standing in the way are workable. Ten of voices. No, they're not. The Sagittarius, like, no, they're not. They're totally unworkable. Just want to be by myself. Okay. Sagittarius, I know you are so good at doing things when you're just left to your own devices. It's very true. And you're going to have to work with others. So what are we going to do about that? If other people just took care of themselves and you just took care of yourself and nothing got in your way and you didn't get in anybody else's way, it'd be so perfect. I don't think so. I don't think you would want the results of being so harsh about it either. Okay, we can have a little bit of time to, express how funny it is. That's the truth. It's sort of like, there's like a truth be told. You might feel happier on your own right now. You might feel more fulfilled in scenarios where everybody's kind of doing their own thing. And that when you're having to shoo people away, it's just, it messes with your vibe. That might be like, truth be told, that's a reality of things. And that doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means that's genuinely maybe what the experience is. And you're being asked to kind of like come up with a way of uniting these things in a common experience. How to consider, how to perceive, or how to let these two things exist together. It almost feels like it's mutually exclusive, like it's one or the other. Meanwhile, most scenarios are going to ask you to have a little bit of both. And to have it all as the truth at the same time. Two voices. The Magician. Working with others does have its benefits. Is it that you're hoping to be an entrepreneur or some kind of a work for yourself type person? Maybe that's not going to be the case. It's possible that you're going to be asked to, pick up a job for a little bit. Strength. Take a page from Leo. Eight of Emotions. Into the Abyss. Sorry, Sagittarius. I'm giving you a message that says, as ideal as it sounds, that everybody takes care of themselves and that just leaves you to your own devices to create your own fulfillment. That's not going to be what the next situations that you're going to encounter are going to be asking of you. And I think it's pretty self-evident that if you're rejecting of other people's involvement in your work or your efforts, that's not going to end too well for you either. So there's going to be a need to kind of make sense of it. There's something to be said here for the great thing about working with others is that you are exposed to the unique things that they create. And they're things that you wouldn't have thought of. And we won't consider you to be so self-absorbed that you're not interested in what other people have for unique talent. It would be a little bit more like, to save all the trouble that's involved with interacting with others, it would just be a bit more ideal if you could just be by yourself, do it by yourself, while everybody else does their own thing. You're being asked to lean into the creativity that others have to offer and the excitement that you might have or the fulfillment you might gain out of, being involved in contributing to other people's creations. And on this side of things, when it comes to just the truth of the matter, it is true. Wouldn't it just be, you have this sense maybe that there's a fulfillment available for you in a scenario where everybody just kind of does their own thing? Take a message from Leo. We haven't even done the Leo reading yet, and we're getting a prediction for Leo reading. Leo is going to kind of step away from this ideal for a minute. So I don't know what we're going to say in the Leo reading, but there's going to be something for you in there. Go into the abyss. What if there's more than this? What if this feels like the most fulfilling? What if this feels like the purest level of fulfillment? But what if there's more and you just don't know it yet? What if there are more fulfilling things than what you imagine right now are the most fulfilling, purest scenarios? I see you're going to be probably working with others as a fact rather than something you created, maybe against what you wanted. Oh, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Because others are going to take you places that you can't take just yourself. There's a ugh from a Sag in the chat. Because others are going to take you this time around to places where you can't take yourself. That's why. You might want to watch this reading again to get the message again. Remind yourself of these things that you can do. The Death card is here and the Six of Inspiration is here. You're going to be highly successful in an endeavor where you've worked with others in a way that you couldn't have experienced on your own. In a way that you couldn't have experienced had you not stepped away from your understanding that the ideal situation is when everybody just takes care of their own lot. Something's going to change. You're being asked to kind of hold this separate, the way that people interfere with your work versus the contributions they make. Just hold those as different things that really aren't one against the other. They're just kind of there as separate aspects. And a new vision will come through. Not just by your own sight, but also by what other people are doing, how it changes other people that you do this. Like you have an influence on others. When you can be annoyed by others and visibly work your way past that to appreciate others' contributions, you're going to be absolutely astonished by the changes that happen in this environment. All right. And that's that. Thank you, Sagittarius, for being here. Thanks for hanging. And if you're wanting to see us in a live format, come to Twitch. We're doing live readings sometimes. Same name, Tarot Lady in the Church. Take care. Bye.